get your child to stop crying and fighting to get what he wants? The breaking out in tears when they don't get their way, the screaming, hitting, kicking, and breath holding has got to stop. But how? You tell your toddler to share and he screams, "No!" You say, "Not today," to a candy bar while at the grocery store, and they turn on the whining and begging. You take an older brother's toy away from little brother so that it doesn't get broken, and little brother collapses on the floor in a temper tantrum. That's it. No more tantrums. But how? What can you say or do, Mama? You're listening to the Renewed Mama podcast. I'm Kimberly Mutar, and I help mamas like you stay renewed. I'm here to help you renew your thoughts that are on repeat while you wash dishes or scrub the toilets. I help you renew the words that you say to yourself and your children when it's the best day ever and when it spirals into chaos, temper tantrums, and running behind. I am your coach, helping you to renew how you respond so that you keep showing up as the mama you want to be. Did you know that the Renewed Mama podcast is on YouTube and Rumble? If you like to watch video podcasts while you wash dishes or fold laundry, join me there. Please like, subscribe, and leave a comment to help the YouTube channel to grow so that more mamas find the podcast and stay renewed with us. Thank you. I wanted to share with you today how to stop your child from crying and whining to get what they want. What can you say and what can you do when they turn on the tears? I wrote down a few thoughts as to what we did to stop our 3 children from whining and crying. Then I thought, haven't I talked about this on a past episode of the Renewed Mama podcast? Yes, I have. Episode 68, How to Get Your Child to Stop Whining, had everything already in it that I wanted to share with you. I was a little sad because I really wanted to talk about this and share what we did because it brought so much peace and joy in our home to not have to deal with the crying and the whining when they wanted something. But there is no point in repeating what are already golden tips shared in episode 68. So this has become an episode highlight. Please, Mama, don't skip over this episode simply because it is a past episode highlight. I promise you that there are 4 tips that you need to do today to throw out the crying and the whining in your home. And bonus, at the end, I'll hop back on and share another tip that you need to know. So enjoy this episode. Number 1 thing to remember is whining is arguing. Each time your child whines, they are arguing with you. They are insisting on their own way and things going their way. And when it doesn't happen, they argue with you by whining, throwing a temper tantrum, or turning on the tear faucet. Now, obviously, as a young baby and a toddler, they don't know how to express to you in a better way as to what they want or need, or that they don't like it when something isn't going their way. They will cry or fall down or hit or grab for a toy that they want. Their world is I want, I need it now. I've got to have it, even if it is in the hand of my brother or sister. I'm hungry and food isn't coming fast enough. So they whine or cry. Or they say, I don't like this food, and they spit it out. When our children were little and behaved like this, we used sign language to help them to communicate what they wanted. Every chance we had, we used the sign language, like milk or poo or more or thank you or drink. And we didn't give them the milk or the drink or more until they did the sign language. We only needed those few basic signs to stop the whining and give our children the tool they needed to talk to us. Our first daughter was with her grandma, and she was giving her a bottle, and the lid was still on the bottle, so no milk was coming out. Well, Karis didn't cry. She just kept giving her grandma the milk sign. So sign language works. Also remember this phrase. It's your new go-to phrase, Mama. Would you like to try that again? As your children grow older, you communicate to them with words that whining is not an option for getting what they want. They can still ask. Aren't our kids persistent in asking for what they want? But now you simply say, would you like to try that again? This time asking me without a whine. Would you like to try that again? This time using your words and not fake tears? Would you like to try that again? This time saying, may I play with that toy when you are done? Would you like to try that again? This time choosing gratitude, being thankful for what I did put in the grocery cart. Another time we can get a candy bar or some cookies or ice cream bars. Would you like to try that again? This time, this is your new go-to line. Before you know it, it'll be the signal or the cue that tells them, I'm whining. Mom won't say yes when I whine, throw a temper tantrum, or fake cry. Besides, the moment is ripe for a teaching moment to explain how to share, to explain why you chose this time to not get the candy bar or the cookies or the ice cream. It's not a teachable moment when they are throwing a temper tantrum or fake crying. It's actually an opportunity for you to get frustrated, sharp, to shout, and then it all goes downhill from there. So practice your line, Mama. Would you like to try that again this time? And then you fill in the blank. Now, before we finish this episode, I want to say that if whining and fake cries and temper tantrums are common in your house, two things could be happening. You allowed it to happen over and over again, and so now your children are conditioned to whine, to fake cry, to throw a temper tantrum to get what they want. How do you be done with that? Have a family chat and say, I learned something today. I learned that when I allow you to whine, to fake cry, to throw a temper tantrum to get what you want, I am allowing you to argue with me. I was wrong. I made a parenting mistake because I didn't know that there was a better way. Will you forgive me? Now I do know that there is a better way to ask for what you want and to receive it. So going forward, the next time that you want something, you ask me nicely, Mommy, may I? May we? And then whatever it is. If you whine, fake cry, or throw a temper tantrum because things don't go your way or you don't get what you want, I will simply say, would you like to try that again? Giving you a chance to ask me nicely. Have that conversation with your children. Also remember to check in with your child. Is there something more that they need that is deeper than the toy, the cookie, and the ice cream bar? Are they thirsty? Are they hungry? Are they tired? Are they overstimulated? Consider their physical needs. Check in with their feelings too. Are they needing your attention? And the only way they know to get it is to throw a temper tantrum or fake cry. I share more about this in the Renewed Mama podcast, episode 35. It's called Please Stop the Temper Tantrums. So check that episode out. I'll leave the link in the show note. Also consider pre-gaming your children. Even before you go into a grocery store, tell them what you will or you won't buy. Before you go to a friend's house or the cousin's house, talk about sharing and how to play well. Be proactive. Think ahead of what may come up. I mean, you know your children because you've been on the receiving end of the temper tantrums, the fake cries, and the whining. So what can you talk through before it even comes up? This makes it a positive teaching moment. I share more about the pregame huddle in episode 64, so watch or listen to that one. Well, there you go, Mama. How to get your child to stop whining. Remember, whining is arguing with you. Practice your line. Would you like to try that again this time? Also, check in with their physical needs and their feelings. And pregame them. Get into the family huddle and talk through the moment and how to behave before it happens. Let me know how this helps you, Mama. Share in the comments one thing you will take away from this episode and do today to stop your children from whining. Tell me how it works in your family. Wasn't that fantastic? It takes me back to those toddler days that I miss. While we don't use sign language anymore because my kids are 8, 11, and 13, we still every once in a while have to say, would you like to try that again this time? And then whatever it is that they need to try again. And I'm still checking in. If their attitude is off, I'm asking, is that because they're hungry, they're thirsty, they're tired? Have they had too much screen time? Are they feeling connected and seen and valued? What can I do about that? Now, I promised you another tip to stop the crying and the fighting to get what they want. So here it is. Use the word self-control as a cue word. We usually say, stop crying. No, what's the matter? Instead, say self-control. Even if your child is 1 or 2 or 3, use the word self-control. We use big words, biblical words with our toddlers. They will come to learn the meaning. When the temper tantrum happens, stay calm, smile, get down to their level, put a hand on their shoulder or hug them close, take their hand, guide them away to another quiet spot, whatever helps your child to calm down, and say, self-control. Breathe and wait. This does take training. Guide them in how to gain self-control. You can demonstrate that by staying calm and patient yourself. And then you can continue with, would you like to try that again? This time, choosing to use your words. Or would you like to try that again? This time saying, no, thank you. I am playing with this toy now. Use the word self-control as a cue word. It helps your child and it helps you to stay calm and patient. You can say, no, stop that, in an angry tone, but saying self-control in an angry tone, well, that doesn't work so well, does it? So saying self-control as a cue word, a reminder, will help you and your child. Also remember what not to do, which is shouting from across the room. Stop that! What's going on? Calm down. Why are you crying? Shouting across the room only adds to the temper tantrum chaos. I encourage you to stop what you're doing, go over to your child, get down to their level, look them in the eyes, smile, say their name, put a hand on their shoulder or hug them close, take their hand and guide them away to another quiet spot. All of those things that I just mentioned earlier, whatever helps your child to calm down, and say self-control. Would you like to try that again, choosing self-control? How can mommy help you? As you work with your children to stop whining, remember Speak Life Badges Sticker Awards. The I Am Special sticker book has the sticker awards that say, I am thankful, I share, I am kind. The I Am Priceless sticker book has the sticker badges that say, I choose joy, I obey with joy, I share, I forgive, I am patient, I put others first. Give these to your children to encourage them and to celebrate when they choose a better way to ask and to get what they want instead of crying and whining. The scripts will guide you and give you examples of what you can say to your child in the moment. For example, the I Am Self-Controlled script suggests what to say for choosing self-control instead of choosing anger. What to say if self-control is not chosen. It also shares how you can watch your words when you feel angry and how you can make a plan when you are angry. Get these 2 sticker award books at speaklifebadges.com. Remember this too, Mama. When you need another mama's help to stop the whining in your home, I am here to work with you one-on-one through Renewed Mama Coaching. Sometimes we are in the thick of it and we can't see beyond what we are dealing with each day. We just need another mama to talk to. Another mama to help us up and over where we are stuck. So go to renewedmamacoaching.com and book your first coaching chat with me. I'll help you to stop the whining, to find the joy in the dishes and the laundry pile up, and guide you into thinking, speaking, and responding renewed to your children, to your husband, even to yourself. Go to renewedmamacoaching.com. For more resources, tune in to the Renewed Mama podcast, Renewed Mama Coaching, Speak Life Badges, and Austin's Kids Club. If there is one gift that you could give your children today, it would be your words, chosen carefully and spoken well. The words you speak today are like seeds planted in their hearts and minds. These word seeds will sprout and bear fruit in their life as they grow and become adults. Use Speak Life Badges, sticker award badges, along with suggested scripts or words you can say in the situations you encounter with your children. These scripts are designed to help you to speak to your child's individual personality, to break lies they may be believing, and to help them to grow up with a truth-filled mindset. Get them today at speaklifebadges.com. Austin the Hedgehog is bringing mailbox fun to your kids. Your children ages 3 to 13 can receive mailbox surprises like activity postcards, happy birthday cards, stickers, crafts, recipe cards, coloring pages, puzzles, special gifts like the I Am Loved journal, a tumbler, Austin's matching happy birthday toque, and so much more from Austin the Hedgehog, straight to your mailbox with their own name on it each month, all teaching life lessons such as helping, using time wisely, how to monitor their own screen time, how to choose the right friends. Being strong means more than just muscles, how to have self-control, and their words are like seeds that will grow into fruit in their life. It is oh so good from Austin the Hedgehog. 2 subscription levels are available. Register your children today at austinskidsclub.com.